Hi, it's Morgan again. I'm really excited for week 2 of our warm-up sessions. Just so you know, today we're going to be using Unit 2 of our warm-up packets as well as our 5-note scales. So if you want to pause this and get those out, that would be great. So moving on, we're going to look at Unit 2 in G minor. We're going to start with exercise 2 today. Make sure we take a big, deep gulp of air instead of sipping, and we play all through each 2 measures of the length of the notes. I have the metronome set at 76. I hope you can hear it. And breathe with me. And 1, 2, 3. Good job with that one. Looking on to exercise 3, we're going to do the same thing. So make sure you take a big, deep breath. Take a second, look at the notes that we're using. And for the first time, I'm going to play it, and you can sing and finger along, and then we'll play it together. Make sure you're trying to get rid of all of the air from that big breath that you take. And 1, 2, just me. Okay, nice. Get your horn up. Let's play it together this time. Big air, big air. Try to go as long as you can without needing to take another breath. And 1, 2, 3. Nice job with that. And you might notice that today's 5-note scale sounds a little bit different than last week, and that's because this time the scale is in minor, which is why it might sound a little more sad than the major scale that we were playing last week. So looking ahead, let's start with exercise 5. These are the finger twisters. So we're going to do the same thing like we did with 3. So I'm going to play it first, and I want you to finger along. Really pay attention to the parts where the notes don't go stepwise. There's a few leaps, so really pay attention to that. Because it's a little tricky, I'm going to slow this down just a little bit for us to play together. Have it at 70 now. Let's play it together. And 1, 2, big breath. Nice job with that. So let's move on to exercise 8. These are the range extender exercises. So just before we get started and play this together, take a second, see if you see any new notes. If you notice we have nothing in the key signature, so that means that all the notes we play are going to be natural. So we have B natural, which is going to be second valve. And really make sure that we're kicking out our third valve slide for the D's when they come up. Give you another second to look. Let's give it a shot. I still have the metronome at 70 just because this is a new thing that we're doing. It's different than last week. Still make sure you take a deep, big breath. And 1, 2, ready. job with that. Take a second, see what you missed. Let's try that one more time together. And 1, 2, ready. Nice job with those exercises. So before we go, take a look at your 5-note scales and count with me this many lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to be playing our F major scale today. So just for review, the B flat is first valve. And really make sure that you're using good fast air, especially when we get to the B flat and C in this scale. Take a second, and we're going to play through it together. I have my metronome at 76 for this. Big breath. Breathe when you need to. 1, 2, ready. Good job with that. I really enjoyed warming up with you today. I'll see you next week.